We sing of Jesus yielding his life in atonement for sin. The word atonement doesn't seem to have changed so much in the way that the words justice and debt have. The very word atonement, at-one-ment, properly spelt and pronounced, gives us the key to understanding what is meant by saying that Jesus suffered and died for us. I think most people would agree that humankind is in a state of brokenness, and different religions offer different explanations for it. But we can see it more clearly because, as children of Abraham, we are in a person-to-person relationship with being itself, and our brokenness can be seen as brokenness in that relationship. As human beings, we live in a whole tangle of relationships. Relationships grow and they fade and they break, and they can also be healed. Let's imagine a story and start it with two things: an established relationship and the sin that breaks it. Let's call the characters you and me. Imagine we are friends and we enjoy playing chess together. You have a very beautiful and a very valuable chess set that's precious to you. And let's say I steal one of the pieces, say a bishop. I didn't take it to keep it or to sell it. I throw it away in the mud where no one will ever find it. Now, I might not think that is very serious because it's only one small object that I took, and I didn't even benefit by taking it. I couldn't sell it, and so I really don't think of it as stealing. But when I reflect on what I have done, I regret it, because I don't like to think of myself as the kind of person who would do a mean thing like that. Even if I admit to you that I took the piece, our relationship is broken. You might even buy a new chess set, but things have changed between us. The question is then, how can we be at one again? We can never go back to how we were before. We can never deny what has happened. I might search all the shops and even search online to try to find a chess piece, a bishop, exactly like the one I took. But we can never pretend I didn't take the chess piece in the first place. We can never go back. We can only go forward into a new relationship. What I think is important is that for the relationship to be restored, both of us have to do something about it. We need a word for this, and that brings us back to atonement, at-one-ment. You may well object that you are the injured party here. You never did anything wrong in breaking the relationship, so why should you have to do anything to mend it? Too bad, but that's the way love is. When I suffer, you suffer. So we both share in the suffering of sin, even if I committed the sin and you did not. As with people, so with God. To the extent that God and man are not at one, both God and man have to act to bring back the at-oneness, and they have to find the right way to do it. And that's the key to understanding what God did, by becoming man and suffering and dying for us. In the next talk, I'll try to understand the answer to the question, why crucifixion?